So what aspect of the creative writing industry did you learn and found most interesting?
I would say throughout the creative writing industry, one of the things I found very interesting as far as tools wise was learning the use of Celtics. One of my friends I was very fortunate of meeting during my time, told me that Celtics was a really great way to start writing like short scripts or graphic novels or anything just to get your juices flowing as far as within the development phase. So aside from just learning some of the bit of the programs being used, but just also learn how to create a schedule for production. Because me on the production side, writing it's always going to be needed. So just actually learning how to actually like draw up a script and actually write a script also helps too when it comes down to learning aspects within the creative writing field.
So what aspect of the film industry did you learn and found most interesting?
Through the film industry, I would say, regardless, there was a lot of things that I've learned, in all honesty, other than just the camera work. Like there's lighting is mostly important, always important. There's lighting, there's directing, there's producing, there's a whole bunch of things in which you have to like watch out for, as well as be able to like also like test the waters in. So with me, instead of me just also being just behind the camera, I had to be in front. Or I had to also help edit the video, also encode it. There's also directed, there's also scripted. So there's a whole bunch of things as far as within the film industry in which there's to learn, other than just stills. So essentially within the film industry, I learned a lot. There's so many hats that I wore. There were so many things, so many people that I've met. It's beyond greatly. So essentially, the film, I would say I learned the most out of.
All right, and what aspect of the media communications industry did you learn and found most interesting?
Through the use of media and communications, I'm not gonna lie to you, there was also a lot of things I really didn't know too a lot about myself. I learned a lot about myself as well as through other people too. There's more to it than just the social media aspect. There's more to just like the actual word of it, but just mostly like the actual like strategizing. I say strategizing heavily with media communications because you have to come up with some kind of game plan, like A, B, and C all the way through Z, because when in doubt, one may fall through, one may not work, something may not get out there. So essentially like learning like how to like conjure up a list and to be able to like have like, oh, my plan A, my plan B, my plan C, and to be able to like, okay, I'm gonna reach out to this person, this person, and this person. Just the whole overall strategizing of it all, because there's more to it than just hopping on Facebook and just sending a simple text or email. The actual strategy behind it, in which that's only the cause and effect. So if I'm sending this to so and so, who am I going to reach out to? What's the outcome, the potential people that they can network with? So it's a lot of strategizing involved. I would say I learned throughout my time in being in class. Overall, essentially, throughout my whole program here, it being 3 months, essentially. Strategizing, I would say number one when it comes down to media communications. Anything.
All right, and did this course help you confirm your decision to pursue your degree?
I would say yes, essentially. I kind of knew that media communications was sort of like the jack of all trades kind of deal, and that's what I'm kind of going for in life, essentially. But it put me more on a stronger, narrow path in what I want to do and how I can get there. I set aside a lot of my goals, just to be able to well, this is what I want to do, this is where I want to go, this is what I hope to get out of it. And believe it or not, there's so many things that I've picked up from learning and just networking with other people that I just want to learn for myself. Be honestly, I want to learn how to produce my own music, to make my own music. Learning Logic Pro, and that's something that I've never really dabbled in, was music. Never really dabbled in. I was more of a creative writing, if not more just the lyrical, trying to get something out there, so to speak, the poetry kind of person, But actually learning how to create beats and how to actually just toying around with it, just playing with it, is actually really cool to me. So learning music, essentially, there's Photoshop, After Effects, Final Cut Pro. So I would say video, there's so many things I've learned throughout my course. It's this is literally what I want to do, and this is why I think I'm in the right program. So it's like I said, it goes back to media communications and being a jack of all trades. It's that it is what you're gonna make it, essentially. Not saying that if you're in media communications you're just stuck to just doing that, but that's kind of how I see it as far as with it having exposure to everything, learning everything, unless you're really stuck on, being, set film or set creative, it's okay, but that's with me being a person not knowing exactly what I want to do or all over the map, I find that being in media communications was best for me, and I'm really glad that I stuck with it throughout this time here.
And if you could give any information to a student just beginning the BEM course, what would that be?
I would say, if anything, I know it sounds so cliche, and I know I've been saying this throughout this entire time of this whole video, but just like I said, reach out. Just social, just communication is key. You know, I better word it, communication is key. I'm gonna keep it simple. Communication is key, like I said. Network with people, talk to people, establish relationships, you know, build friends, you know, build clientele. Timing is everything. Timing is everything. Like I said, like make that schedule, commit to that schedule, and just be on time. Because like I say, like if you're 5 minutes late, if you're not on time, then you're late. You know, you gotta be early, you gotta be quick, you gotta be up and running, you gotta be on it, you gotta jump on it. Because if not, it's gonna pass you by. And like I said, just be you. Just be you, be comfortable. It's no need to go over the top and just, you know, like just be that kind of person, so to speak. It's okay, you know, like we're all here to learn, we're all here to prosper, we're all here to get something out of here, we're all here for something, you know. We don't know everything. We're not born to know everything. You know, so it's like we may be skilled in one set area, but you know, someone else they may not be, and it's just like just learning off of that. So it's just like just being you, being comfortable, stepping out your comfort zone for a change, and just actually, you know what, to hit the ground running. It's okay to have that, and I think that's what makes it really beneficial, and this whole experience more beneficial. Is just most importantly just being you.
And what best practices have you learned that you can apply to future classes?
Practices, like I said, Twitter. Number one thing. Now I'm a Twitter nut, most importantly, because I never used Twitter and never was kind of really that kind of savvy into it, but just learning that, bam, boom, it's something I want to incorporate. Music, I also want to incorporate in my work, just being able to do that. You know, there's Photoshop, you know, I haven't been too big on Photoshop, Lightroom, just a whole bunch of things that, like, I just learned, and that, like, it's just crazy. Like, I can go on, but, like, for time purposes and everything, I'm just going to keep it simple. You learn a lot. I'm going to be honest with you, you learn a lot. So I'm going to leave it off at that. Like the 3 things I said, you know, networking is key, timing is everything, most importantly be you.